Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crusader Sports Network. Tonight we bring you our final CSN soccer stream of the year as your Straight Jesuit Fighting Crusaders take on Alief Taylor in the final home game of the regular season. Weeknight home game of the regular season. Hello, everybody. I'm Thomas Hatfield, and joining me tonight is Sergio Karam. Sergio, Crusaders still undefeated coming into district play, but a win here would be vital. Very tight game the last time out between these two.
That's right. Straight Jesuit looking on to take on Alief Taylor tonight, a team that they have a lot of tension with, but a team that's going to put on a good fight, and we're looking forward to see that tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of controversy surrounding the end of the last game with the final minutes, the penalty to win the game for the Crusaders. And speaking of goal scorers, they've had a few guys hot the past couple games for them.
Right.
Santino Fernandez has scored 4 goals in the past 4, and another one will make it 5 games in a row with at least 1 goal. And Straight Jesuit has only given up 2 goals the entirety of district play. And Fernando Olivero been getting a lot of attention as well. The Crusaders' defense has been very solid all year long.
That's right. Fernando Oliveira, as you pointed out, has been recognized by a number of publications, one of them being Texas Sports Nation, for his outstanding goalkeeping, and that was demonstrated no clearer than in the Crusaders' last game against Elsick, where he made an incredible penalty save to win Jesuit the game. Looks like we've just started here.
Yep, here we go. Aiden Guthrie quickly with the ball off the kickoff. Pass up to Josh Rubio. Playing it up through the middle. Crusaders moving it quickly as Hernandez Molina will take it. Mateo Valserel had it for a moment. Now he passes it off to Gabriel Fernandez, who can't hold on. Taylor with their first possession, but it's very short-lived. Fought for by Fernandez. He'll look for it down the left wing. Falls, no whistle. Referee plays advantage. Ball just over the boot of number 9 for Taylor, as that'll go all the way back down to Fernando Olivero. Short pass up to Sebastian Villamil, as he'll play it off. Deep down the right side, that's Jack Erbold, out off an Taylor defender, as the Crusaders will get the throw.
Yeah, something about the Straight Jesuit team that we've seen, as we touched on, is the defense has just been super strong. As you touched on, Thomas, at the beginning, only letting 2 goals in for the entire season is something truly incredible. Down to the defense mainly, but also down to our incredible goalkeeper, Fernando Olivero.
Ball into the box, however, the Lions will take that for their first true possession of the night. Here we go, bringing it up the wing. That is Brian Jose Fajardo as number 8, as he'll pass it up all the way. That was Jack Brody. Passed it off to Fernandez. Now Rubio looks to play it through the middle, however. Errant through pass was looking for Brody there, and it'll go right to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, the Crusaders being very aggressive from the start, making a lot of quick passes at the top end of the field. Obviously trying to take first blood here early on in the game.
Yeah, and the goalkeeper made the save there. Hamir Guerrero. That's going to be the first time we're going to say his name tonight. Likely going to be quite a bit. Crusaders very heavy on the offensive attack. Throw-in will be by number 11, Edwin Uriel Vargas, as Andreas Savas, one of the solid guys on the back line for the Crusaders, comes up with the interception, who passed it back to Fernando Olivero. Long pass up just over the head of Jack Brody, as now Brody will take it. That big frame, been very key for the Crusaders, especially on crosses this season.
That's right. That 6'4" hulk of man has just been unstoppable this season, with a number of goals, a number of assists. Simply unstoppable on offense.
Long pass up, as that will now be taken. The Crusaders looking to clear it out of bounds. Clear it up to someone up in the offensive area. Guthrie now will take it. Long pass, Josh Rubio running down the right wing, however cleared out of bounds, but that it was off it by it a Taylor defender, this will be the first corner of the night for the Crusaders.
So now you can see Strake Jesuit trying to transition into more of a long pass game, trying to get the ball from one end of the field to the other. It can work. It can prove successful, but accurate passes are definitely needed.
Hernandez Molina will take the corner for the Crusaders. Cross comes in, no good, through to the middle. Weak shot by Fernandez, can't get through. A shot by Josh Rubio, he could not quite connect. It was blocked off an Elsic defender. That'll go out of bounds off the boot of Javier Hernandez Molina. As after a quick offensive succession, we will see Taylor grab the ball now. As that will be off the face of Sebastian Villamil. As that will be cleared out of bounds. Taylor ball.
Another one of the outstanding players that we'd like to recognize this evening is Javier Hernandez Molina, also being recognized by Texas Sport Nation a couple weeks ago. Another one of those crucial parts of our offense that Strake Jesuit will be looking to utilize tonight.
Crusaders able to pick the ball back up at midfield. Gabriel Fernandez came up with it. Crusaders playing conservative in the midfield area. Hernandez Molina passes it back to Villamil. See a consistent group of senior starters out there for the Crusaders all season long. Coach McDonald really likes those seniors, likes the leadership they've brought. Sometimes it has been to the detriment of talent, but you can't discount leadership in these scenarios, especially when you're playing in these tough games against teams that don't necessarily have the best record, as here we go, but are still going to bring results. Here we go. Rubio fought for the ball, however, that'll be cleared off his shin, and it will go out of bounds. Taylor uses that to regroup on the throw-in.
Absolutely, and one of the other reasons that Strake Jesuit is trying to use those seniors more, Coach Bill McDonald, is because of their selflessness. They know what it means to be part of a team. They know how to share that ball, and Coach McDonald sees that as much more important than just putting raw, undivided talent, simply.
Yeah, we've seen, talk about that cohesion. These are guys who have been playing together for 4 years. They know how to play with each other. They know how, as that was flicked on by Brody, however, right to Guerrero, number 98. Interesting goalkeeper number for him, usually wearing number 1, however, has been switched to 98 for this game, as indicated by the roster we were given.
So Strake Jesuit's long run of possession has finally come to an end. I'm sure they're going to get the ball back, but we've definitely seen Strake Jesuit kind of dominate the first couple minutes here as they are managing to stay with the ball.
Here we go, Jack Brody. Through pass, Valsorel cannot get to it. As the Lions will look to regroup here. Tough challenge by Hernandez Molina, however, just knocks it right back to Taylor. Aiden Guthrie fights for the ball at midfield. Here we go. Ooh, hard. Nope, their referee will play advantage. I thought they might blow the whistle there on Guthrie, however, referee says play on.
Yeah, and I think the refs know just how tension-filled this game is. These two teams, obviously district rivals, and very, very competitive game. I think the refs know just how much the tensions are boiling in this game.
Absolutely. Cleared out of bounds off of Sebastian Villamil. As we await the throw-in. Quick throw off the line. Long pass through. Bouncing up, and Fernando Olivero juggles it for a second, however, comes down with a quick rollout to Savas. He'll bring it up the left wing. Excuse me, the right wing of the Crusaders. Josh Rubio now takes care of it. Over to Jack Brody. Here we go. Another chance for the Crusaders here. Cross into the box, however, cleared away. But right back to the Crusaders. Aiden Guthrie as he will get the call.
All right. So it looks like we have a penalty.
Yep, it was in the box. Crusaders have a massive chance here. They've been one of the best guys to take, one of the best penalty-taking teams in the District 23 6A this season. And who else but Hernandez Molina? He's been another guy that's been hot for the Crusaders as of late. Takes it and he scores! Golazo!
Absolutely clinical there from Javier Hernandez Molina. He's just been simply a machine on those penalty kicks, as you just saw, just knocking them in game after game, penalty after penalty. A great early lead for the Crusaders.
Taylor not wasting any time, quick to the kickoff, as they'll play it back into their own end.
Yeah, so Taylor has been looking kind of desperate in the early minutes, already fouling Guthrie in the first 10 minutes. That's not a good sign, kind of shows the defense already wearing out so early on in the game. Crusaders looking to take advantage of that.
But here we go, Crusaders with yet another chance. Brody knocks it off of the gloves of Guerrero. Pass out, however, Jack Erbold able to come up with it. Ball came right to him. Fernandez playing it down the left wing. Oh, nice spin move. Pass into the box. No good. And cleared out of bounds by the Lions. Savas will take the throw. Good at long throws into the box. Look for him to look for a chance at a header, especially with Brody in the middle. And that's exactly what he does. Looks to flick it on, however, a Taylor defender is right there, but right to Savas once again. Another cross, however, Brody cannot head it once again. Guthrie tries to flick it on to Brody, as he'll fight for the ball once again. As he comes up with it once again, long shot, but easy pickings for Guerrero.
And as you can see, the Crusaders always managing to keep possession in Taylor's side of the field. Obviously, I don't have the stats with me right now, but the Crusaders, for the majority of the game, have kept the ball in Taylor's field, a sign of true dominance early on in this game.
As we will have a free kick for Taylor here. First of the game besides the penalty. No goal kicks as of yet so far, only throw-ins and corners. However, the Crusaders quickly come up with it once again. Here we go, Rubio. Pass to the middle with Villamil. Try and make a play through the middle. Finds a man, that's Guthrie. Able to stay on his feet from the push. Long shot out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick for the Lions.
Yeah, and the Crusaders can try to be a bit more conservative now that they have a lead, albeit a 1-0 lead. They do have a lead, so they don't need to take huge risks and huge ambitions. They can kind of take it easy. I'm sure that's one of the things Coach Bill McDonald will be telling his players.
As we also have a special guest on the sidelines for the Crusaders, Jaden Basong making his return here. Jaden Basong, one of the most solid players the Crusaders have had the past couple of years. He was their primary goal scorer in their 2021 District 23 6A title run, and their magical run in the playoffs last year and the year before has been a vital part of this team. Currently playing collegiate soccer at Loyola Marymount. Great to see him back here. Coach McDonald very enthusiastic to give him a little bit of a bro hug, because once you've come through this team, once you've come through this program, you're really part of that Jesuit soccer brotherhood for life. And that's really the great part here about Straight Jesuit and about all our programs here. You aren't just another member. And everyone remembers you. Everyone is always happy to have you back. And we love our alumni here at Straight Jesuit and the alumni of our programs. Here we go. As that'll be played through the middle by Sebastian Kayat. However, that'll be cleared back to Savas, who clears back to Olivero. Quick pass out to Villamil.
Yep, and as you can see, the Crusaders, as I said, just kind of taking it easy, passing it with among themselves, just trying to keep possession. And as long as they prevent Taylor from having the ball, then there's no way Taylor can score.
As here we go, Herbold misplays that ball but is able to keep it in. Crusaders have been very good at strategic passing as well as threading some tight spaces with passes. We've seen it a little bit so far. Long aerial pass to Rubio. He'll try and play it down the right wing, however, that'll be out of bounds right to the Crusaders. Savas will take the throw in once again.
Yeah, the defense been extremely accurate on those long passes, as you just saw from the back left of the field all the way up on the right where Josh Rubio was, an absolute bullet.
Here we go, pass back to Sebastian Villamil. Up the left side, that was Aiden Guthrie. As now Gabriel Fernandez will fight for it. Here we go, Crusaders looking for a chance here. He'll quickly hand it off to Guthrie. He's able to get through the box, however, cannot finish on the pass, as that will actually be out of bounds. Looked like it went off a Taylor defender, actually. We will go to the corner.
Yeah, and you can see Strake Jesuit wearing out Taylor here, kind of committing Taylor to put all their players on the back half of the field, doing all these slide tackles and getting in the middle of them. Taylor aren't really able to focus on their own game plan.
Cross in. Rubio just to the right of the net. How close was that?
Was so close.
Wow. That was...
Inches.
Yeah, that's one of the better chances he's had all game to get one in the back of the net. Man, was that close. But here we go. Quick pass off to the right, to the Taylor left side, as from the goalkeeper Guerrero. However, the Crusaders quickly back with it. Rubio pass to Fernandez in the middle. He'll look to take a shot, however, blocked off. Valserale is going to come up with it. Weak shot right into the palms of Guerrero.
Yep, and as I said, Crusaders really putting a toll on this Taylor defense, and especially the keeper. The keeper not being able to rest at all as Strake Jesuit keeps on this immense pressure.
Taylor now looking for a chance, however, again, solid defense by the Crusaders' backline. Sebastian Kayat, the man in there that time. However, the Lions keeping up the pressure here. Guthrie, long pass. However, that will go out of bounds just too far. And that'll be a goal kick. Racing through. Here we go. Taylor looking for a chance now. However, that'll bounce away. But they'll get it right back. Here we go. Pass. Looking into the box. That will stay with the Lions for a moment. However, knocked out of bounds by Villamil. And that'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, now you can see Taylor trying to attempt Strake Jesuit's strategy of long passes down to the end of the field. Maybe a chance here.
Here we go. Big shot, and it's in the back of the net. Goal! Nice shot there by number 22, Brian Alexander Oriana. And just like that, we are knotted up at 1.
Yeah, so Taylor, as I said, trying Strake Jesuit's strategy of those long passes, able to find an opening in that extremely tough Strake Jesuit defense. And I think he caught Fernando off guard. Fernando was not expecting that shot so early.
Only the third goal the Crusaders have given up the entirety of district play so far. However, the Crusaders quickly getting back on the offensive here. Valserale, however, that'll be cleared out of bounds.
Yeah. Interesting to see how Strake Jesuit, even though it's tied, or excuse me, now that it's tied, they're revitalized even more. They were extremely dominant in the beginning, especially when they had that 1-0 lead, but now they seem rekindled and ready to strike back.
Rubio unable to make a play on the pass from Jack Brody from the throwing into the box. However, the Crusaders with a stiff tackle, they will have a chance here to get things going once again. That will be out of bounds on the Lions. Fernandez will look for a throw-in in the middle, but now hands it off to Herbold, the designated taker, on the left side of the field for the Crusaders. Headed up. Fighting for it in the middle. However, the whistle was blown. As we have a brief pause in action here. As here comes the free kick from Taylor. Long free kick to all the way to the Crusaders' end, but easy pickings for Fernando Olivero.
Yeah, Taylor trying once again that strategy of long passes and trying to connect in the middle. Unfortunately, that time it did not work for them.
Kayat will play it through the middle of the field. Long pass up, looking for Jack Brody. Unable to connect, however, he's able to pick it up.
Here's a run.
Here we go. A run for the Crusaders, but Valserel unable to handle it. Back to the middle of the field. Taylor now making a run. However, that will be cleared nearly out of bounds. Whistle quickly blows, and a whistle blows once again. Went out of bounds on Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor trying to play the aggressive card, as you could see right there, trying to go immediately for the throw-in and catch Strike Jesuit off guard. That's definitely going to be their goal, is catching the Crusaders off guard, because there's no way else to get through that bulletproof defense.
Big batch of subs for the Crusaders. Guthrie, Fernandez, Rubio, and Valserel will come off. Coming on, Kendrick Machado. Kendrick Machado comes on, as well as Robbie Wood and two others. We'll let you know who they are here in a moment. And actually, excuse me, Ryan Fetzer, one of the other ones, as well as Santino Moretti. As long, clear, right into the Crusaders box. Quick rollout to Kayat. Fetzer now will play it back to Olivero. Crusaders looking to penetrate the defense here.
Yeah, now Taylor putting on the pressure as there's a tackle there.
Yeah, Fetzer took a tumble, and he's going to get the call here. As that looked like it might have gone off the referee. And yeah, he's going to go ahead and reset play, let the Crusaders have a chance here. Here we go, Crusaders. Looked like now the Lions pick it up here for a second. Crusaders get it right back. Ball remains at midfield now for an extended period as we are past the halfway point of the first half. Here we go. Brody. Now pass to the right side. Brody takes it again. Now to Hernandez Molina. As fought for, Brody could not keep possession for the Crusaders. However, right back to Sebastian Kayat. Hernandez Molina will look to play it through the middle. Pass through, there's Kendrick Machado. Savas takes it now on the right wing. Kind of the support fullback for the Crusaders. As that'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, you could see that whole offensive line, including the defensive Savas, really working in harmony there, just bouncing passes one off each other, one off the other. And it really shows how good this Strike Jesuit team works, how good their chemistry is, and why they're undefeated in district play.
Kayat takes it once again. Here we go into the Taylor end, but right back to midfield once again. Crusaders will get the throw in here. Herbal looks for his man. Here we go, Sebastian Kayat fighting for it at midfield. Through. However, whistle blows. That'll be a foul on the Crusaders.
So Taylor, one of those rare opportunities where they have a chance against this super tough strict Jesuit defense. Let's see if they can make any use of that opportunity.
Taking for the Lions will be number 10, Brian Schuch. Here we go. Into the box. Olivero comes out of his arms for a moment. However, he makes a quick recovery.
And Olivero there with just another absolutely clinical save. As we touched on at the beginning, he is one of the best goalies in this UIL district, and he's just proving once again his excellence on the pitch.
As we saw Hernandez Molina show off the speed there for a moment, he was just racing like he was Usain Bolt there for a second. As here we go. Crusaders able to pick up possession once again. Kendrick Machado. Excuse me, not Kendrick Machado. That Robbie Wood. Savas will take the throw. Long throw into the Crusaders and into the Taylor end. They're able to regroup, but Hernandez Molina not quite able to get there in time. Here we go. Oh, here we go. A bit of an opportunity now for the Lions if they can capitalize, but Ryan Fetzer was right there.
Yeah, nothing doing with that uber tough straight Jesuit defense, as we might have a run here from Robbie Wood.
Here we go. To the corner. Oh, just too high for Santino Moretti. And that'll go out off the boot. That'll go out off the boot of the Taylor defender. Here we go, header. Now up into the box. Oh, and Robbie Wood not quite able, but the flag goes up anyway. It's going to be offsides. The goalie Guerrero will take the kick.
As it looks like Santi Fernandez getting subbed out for Jack Brody there.
Santi Fernandez, we talked about it in the pregame. 4 goals in each of the last 4 games.
That's right.
And he's going to make the look at 5 in a row here today, maybe with this sub on for the Crusaders' main forward. He's going to get a chance here to do that.
Absolutely. And with his connection with Javier Hernandez Molina, who's also on the field, I'm sure a goal will be coming soon.
Here we go, Santino Moretti playing it on the left side of the Crusaders. Hernandez Molina. Pass back to Villamil. Now to Kayat. Back to Villamil. Kayat will take it once again. Now to Fetzer. Long pass through. That's Kendrick Machado. He'll fight for it on the left side, however, out of bounds it goes.
Yeah, just a rare bad touch there from Robbie Wood. Uncharacteristic of him. Looks like the Crusaders are going to try to bounce back with another play here soon.
Here we go, Taylor. But here we go, Savas, the physical play, wins the ball back for the Crusaders. Good positioning by Wood. He'll fight for it, and who'd it go off? It went off of the Taylor defender, number 11. So Savas will take the throw. Throw to the middle. Yeah, and you could tell by his reaction, did not quite get the release he wanted on that ball. But the Crusaders quickly win it back once again. Kayat at midfield. Fetzer back to Villamil. Pass does not quite connect for Santino Moretti as he'll continue to fight for the ball. Kendrick Machado alongside him. As that ball will go out of bounds, Herbold will take the throw for the Crusaders. Here we go. Bringing it through the middle. For Savas.
Savas been one of those very versatile players for Strict Jesuit. Obviously, his role in defense is his primary role, but as you can see, putting in those key throw-ins throughout the game and also helping out with the offense.
Ethan Smith will check in for Savas here as we tick near the 11-minute mark. 11-minute to go mark here in the first half.
Yeah, it's probably a good call by Coach Bill McDonald there. Savas obviously being pretty well worked in the first half with his fair share of helping out on both offense and defense.
Of course, unlimited substitutions in UIL soccer, so we will see the starting lineup we saw at the beginning of the first half once again in the second, likely. That will likely be the case, so Savas will get another shot as Taylor will have a throw up around the 35 of the Crusaders. Excuse me, free kick, and they'll get an indirect one. Here comes the set piece. It's long as that volley will go just to the left of the bar.
Yeah, Taylor once again trying that strategy of long passes to the corner of the box, not working this time.
Running with it up the left side is Ethan Smith. However, winning it back is Ryan Fetzer of the Crusaders. But here we go. Long ball in down the right side for the Crusaders. However, that'll go out of bounds for a goal kick. Guerrero, we've said his name a few times tonight. Other than the goal he conceded on the penalty, he's been solid. No live ball goals yet for him. As we've seen much more solid possessions for the Lions thus far here as the first half has gone on.
Yeah, interesting to see how the dynamic has changed. When we started out, it seems Strict Jesuit was dominating the pitch, almost uncontested possession. But now you can kind of see more of that mix. I wouldn't say Taylor is dominating, but they've certainly gotten themselves back into the mix.
Here we go, pass over to Ryan Fetzer has it now. Robbie Wood contests the ball now. Physical win, Fetzer there to pick it up. As he'll pass it off to Hernandez Molina. Here we go, Crusaders have a chance here. Down the left side, Herbold able to keep it in. Pass off, Santino Moretti. Brings it in, Kendrick Machado, and however a quick contest by the Lions as the ball moves toward midfield once again. Here we go, pass to number 11 as that is knocked out of bounds by Robbie Wood, number 18. Here we go, Kendrick Machado now plays it, and that'll go out of bounds on the Crusaders. Machado put a little bit too much of a touch on that when he tried to play the ball to himself. Thought he could just step out, walk, get around the defender, and make a play on it.
Machado, another one of our outstanding players on offense. He's just a sophomore, but he's put in a number of stellar goals this season. One of them notably the incredible 2-1 win against Elsik a few weeks ago.
Here we go, pass to number 5. However, taken away by the Crusaders once again. Villamil will bring it through the middle. Crusaders have another shot here. Verbal pass in. Machado looks for the shot. And, however, not enough mustard on that one. Guerrero, easy pickings right into his palms.
Yeah, I think that was knocked off by one of the Taylor defenders, so unfortunate. That would have been an absolute rocket from Machado.
Crusaders looking to win it back. However, Kayat will clear it out of bounds. Number 5 for Elsik will take the throw. That is Raul Reyes Velasquez Cabrera. However, he'll hand it off to number 11, Edwin Uriel Vargas. That'll go out of bounds. Crusaders will get the throw here. Ethan Smith will take it. Throw through Santino Fernandez could not quite make the play. Erbold looked for the header there, however could not get it. That'll be out of bounds on Erbold. It'll be Taylor ball.
Yeah, and Erbold, just like Savas, one of those extremely physical defenders, never afraid to back down from a fight, as you just saw there, just totally stealing the ball from the Taylor player.
Here we go. Robbie Wood not quite able to get there, but good positioning by Kendrick Machado to be right back there to pick it up. Fighting for it, Hernandez Molina able to control it on his body as play stops there. Here we go, quick turn of events for the Crusaders. Santino Moretti on the left wing. He is able to control it, doesn't get the whistle. Still looking for a play here. And now the whistle goes. See who it's on. It's on Taylor, so a good chance here for the Crusaders to get an indirect free kick here. As the wall will be set up. Here we go. It's in, however, Guerrero, good reflexes to make that play.
Yeah, Guerrero there putting in an absolute shift this evening. As you said, he's, besides that one goal earlier on, he's been kind of unstoppable.
Yeah, that goal really wasn't his fault. Letting it up really wasn't his fault. It was a penalty, so you can't really fault him one way or another.
That's right.
So other than that, I mean, he's really been the better keeper tonight if you think about it, especially after the goal Fernando Olivero gave up.
That's true. But at the same time, Fernando has not had as many opportunities to show what he's able to do, just because Strake Jesuit has managed to keep possession in Taylor's side of the field.
Yeah, we've seen what he's been able to do in big moments. Like you said, the Elsik game, a few others come to mind. Even the last meeting between these two teams, he was magnificent. As here we go, Taylor with one of their final chances of the half now. That'll be flicked away. However, a weak clear there. A long shot, however, no good. Nowhere near good for Taylor.
Yeah, just desperation coming out of Taylor at that point. Obviously unable to get closer to the goal, so just kind of putting a shot into the dark.
Long ball by Olivero. Here we go. Fernandez up the left wing. Looking around, tries to play it back into the middle. However, taken away by Taylor. Here we go. Smith clears back to Olivero. Another long ball for the Crusaders. Here we go. Kendrick Machado. Still with possession. However, stolen away. Guerrero has it now. Villamil back. Here we go. Hernandez Molina. Over to Ethan Smith. In the Crusaders' end. However, here we go. Fast-paced play here by both teams, looking to get a decisive goal as we head into the second half. Here we go. To the left wing of the Lions. Contested by Smith. Good ball control, however, that'll go out of bounds. That'll be off of Ethan Smith. That'll be a throw-in, 1:45 to go. Desperation time for both teams. Getting the upper hand going into the second half is going to be crucial.
That's right. Strike Jesuit really needs to fortify this already super solid defense, not to let a goal in the last minute and a half.
Here we go, the throw in. They'll look for the cross in the middle. They'll get it, but right to Olivero. 1:19 to go.
Strike Jesuit definitely needs to put on some kind of an aggressive play, something out of the box, make something happen in these last 60 seconds here.
Oh, Taylor, what a pickup here for them. However, that'll sail right to Olivero, harmless in the end. However, under a minute to go. This will be both teams' final chance. Question is, who will get the last one? And it looks like it might be the Crusaders for a moment. Robbie Wood fights for the ball at midfield. However, that'll go out of bounds. Ethan Smith will take the throw. The Lions will get it once again. 33 seconds left. No stoppage time, so when the horn sounds, that's it. It doesn't matter what's going on the field, who's got the ball when, where, and why. The half's going to end whether these players like it or not. Here we go. Picked up by Wood. Fernandez plays it into the middle. 7 seconds. And this is going to do it for the half. We're going to be 1-1 going into the break here. Jesuit and Taylor deadlocked. And both these teams' performances so far have been nearly even. One blemish from each goalkeeper so far. Sergio, what do you got to say about what's been going on in the first half?
It's been interesting to see the dynamic shift, right? I mean, we saw at the beginning of the half, Strike Jesuit really dominating not only the ball, but just possession, right? They just were managing to put passes in between each other, really keep that ball going between them. But the moment that Taylor put one in the back of Strike Jesuit's net, you see that dynamic change. You see Taylor start to take control of the pitch more and start to gain more possession. So hopefully that doesn't continue going into the next half.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a little bit of a short break. We will be back in around 9 minutes, 14 seconds. Halftime is on the clock right now. We'll be back for the second half. You are watching Crusader Sports Network. Back live here on Crusader Sports Network. Thomas Hatfield and Sergio Karam here with you. About to get the second half underway. Alief, Taylor, and Jesuit not all knotted up at 1 here in this pivotal District 23 6A matchup.
Certainly one of the more interesting games Strike Jesuit has had to play. Most of them this season have been utter domination. So I'm glad we get to see a real fight tonight.
Herbold will take the throw, side switched, so the side nearest to the camera will now be the left side for the Crusaders. Opposite side will be the left side for Taylor. As an early free kick here for the Lions will come under a minute gone by here so far. Pass up, long shot just to the right. Olivero barely had to move. Knew the trajectory of that one was going to carry well out of bounds. As he'll take the goal kick first of the half for either team. Long kick, however, right to midfield. Taylor looking to take control of possession, but the Crusaders keeping it in the Lions' end. However, here we go. Crusaders have an opportunity here. Guthrie. Pass it back, Villamil. Pass up, Herbold just keeps it in. Fernandez looked to be shoved off course, but now the whistle blows and the foul on Taylor.
So Taylor has come out swinging in the second half here, not giving anything to the Crusaders, being absolutely ruthless, not letting them have any ball, and being extremely physical in every conflict for the ball, it seems.
But here we go, early opportunity for the Crusaders here. Sebastian Kayat, one of their main set-piece takers, will be the guy here to take it for the Crusaders. Oliver Guerrero occupies left side. Long in, however, stays in the box momentarily. Chance loss for the Crusaders as that is cleared out by the Lions. As here we go. Here comes the Lions on the counterattack. However, quickly snuffed out by the Crusaders. Here we go. Crusaders, they will get the foul. Josh Rubio tripped up there, and it's enough to get the whistle.
Yeah, so Strike Jesuit reacting to that early on Alief aggression. As you can see, now they're the ones also contesting with Taylor for every ball, and that's ultimately going to result in these free kicks and fouls.
Long pass in. Hernandez Molina plays it up to Guthrie. He'll look around, find Rubio on the right side.
Ooh.
He takes a bit of a tumble, no whistle. Herbold, pass up. Fernandez looks for a man just over. Valserel cannot make a move. He would have been called offside if he did. So Guerrero will take it easily.
Yeah, Rubio, one of those interesting players that seems to be a machine on the field. He seems to, every time I see him sprinting, I think he's going to be out of breath, but he just keeps running. So it just goes to show the extreme stamina of our soccer players, and in particular Josh Rubio.
Here we go. Fighting for it. Kayat also gets the foul called on him. Excuse me, that was actually a foul on Kayat. So it will be another opportunity here for Taylor. Here comes the set piece. Nice jump there by Olivero to make that play. Here we go. Crusaders offense quickly matriculating into the midfield area. Pass over Valserel, a bit hesitant to turn his head back to see the ball. So here we go. Lions back on the counterattack here. Herbold, however, is able to take possession. Hernandez Molina now. Herbold again, and back into the midfield area. Hernandez Molina plays it off to Savas back in the game as well. Long pass up, however, unable to make a play on it. That would have been offsides if he did once again.
Yeah, interesting to see how seamlessly Herbold is able to clear these balls. Whenever he's near a ball, he either manages to, juke out one of the strikers or clear it to another teammate or clear it out of bounds. He never seems to lose a ball, which is incredible.
Here we go. Lions looking to make a play quickly here, as that will be throw in for, as here we go, Herbold back to midfield for the Crusaders. Jack Brody, tall physical play, as that will be cleared way up and out of bounds into the home bleachers section.
Yeah, Jack Brody been using his head quite a bit this season, whether it be headers or simply thinking with the team. As striker, he has to be able to position himself correctly for those center midfielders, for the wingers, in order to be able to put it in the back of the net like he always does.
Herbold will get an opportunity here at a set piece. However, Hernandez Molina will not take it. Kayat will come over. Hernandez Molina, we mentioned him, has the lone goal for the Crusaders tonight off a penalty early on in one of the first Crusaders attacking opportunities, able to draw a penalty. As here we go. Here comes the set piece, right into the hands of Guerrero, off his palms for a moment, but he's able to quickly recover. Punts it high into the air near the midfield stripe. Hernandez Molina contests for the ball, as here we go. Chance for the Lions here, but a bit too much on that ball. It's right to Fernando Olivero, who will quickly roll it out to Villamil. Pass off, that is Gabriel Fernandez. Brody takes it now. Pass up, as here comes Valsorel in pursuit of the ball. Taylor now in their own end. Looks to clear it out, but Kayat with the header looks for Hernandez Molina once again in midfield. As that ball is off Kayat. But Villamil, too much of a touch, it'll go out of bounds.
That's okay, though. In a lot of these situations, it's better to send the ball out of bounds or send it very far upfield than try to contest it.
Ooh, that had a good chance of going in. However, Aiden Guthrie was just able to get a bit of his body on it and tip it right to Fernando Olivero, who had to reverse course a little bit. Long ball, however, that's played off the head of number 23 for Taylor. That'll go out of bounds. Gabriel Fernandez was in contention of the ball.
Yeah, another accurate ball there from Olivero. Just unfortunate that it was deflected by that defender from Taylor.
Brody takes it off the throw from Herbold. Here we go. Hernandez Molina. Over to Savas. On the right side. Just under the boot of Fernandez. As here we go. Lions have it once again in the midfield area. Long pass up. Looking to make a play. However, Herbold just knocks it out of bounds. Once again, another throw-in for the Lions here in Crusader territory.
Yeah, Herbold, another one of those stars on our defense. Just like Savas, Coach Bill McDonald is obviously going to be hesitant to sub off players like that because of what he's able to do in these situations. He's able to either clear the ball or pass it to a
Oh,
teammate
oh, look
as
out here. But, however, a crucial foul. He's going to get the yellow here. But, yeah, and he does. Villamil's going to get that all day long. But he kind of needed to just do that there because otherwise it was going to be a goal for Taylor, given how the trajectory of his momentum was going. Of Taylor's momentum at that moment was going. They had a man right there for an easy pass that wouldn't have been offside. So instead, they'll have the free kick here. Villamil will come off as a result of the yellow card. Coming on is Robbie Wood. Here we go, and just over off the upright for the football goal post.
Yeah, that was necessary from Villamil, as you said. If he had not have taken one for the team there and gotten that yellow, it would have been almost certainly 2-1 right now.
As that will be a foul on number 4 for Taylor on Jack Brody. As Kayat will take it now as we are just over 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Been a bit slower in comparison to the beginning of the first half. Felt like it really flew by, but slow beginnings here.
You're absolutely right, and I think part of that is due to the fact that both teams kind of burned themselves out in that first half, and the first couple minutes of this half.
Oh, here we go. Valserel. Pass in. Guthrie could not quite make a play. Oh, just couldn't get enough mustard. Crusaders bench was getting hyped there for a second. Kayat as a player for Taylor is down. They will not stop play for him because he is out of bounds. As here we go. As they're going to go ahead and check him out here. Going to stop play here for a moment. Clock stops at 28 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the second half.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I think the teams have burned themselves out a little bit. It seems from the first half and the beginning of the second half kind of going all at it, bringing that tension that they brought into this game onto the field and into reality. And that seems to have burned both teams out. They seem to be taking it a little bit more relaxed, and that's why this first half has gone by a little bit slower than usual.
Bit of an extended break here due to the injury. We will be right back here on Crusader Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We are back here on Crusader Sports Network as the injury timeout has come to an end. Fernandez passes through to Guthrie through the middle. Bit of mustard on there as Brody nearly, that was Savas, not Brody. Savas nearly able to recover that. As here we go, nice defensive play there by Robbie Wood, subbing off for Sebastian Villamil, who got the yellow card. Guthrie, here we go, but taken away by Wood. Valserel at midfield passes it over to Savas. Here we go, Jack Brody shoved off Guthrie. However, nice slide tackle there by number 7. Here we go, Fernandez, physical play in the middle, takes the shot. Oh my goodness! How close was that?
Mere inches, mere inches.
That would have been a miraculous goal there. That was top class. Just couldn't get the finish. Oh man, that is one of the closest opportunities the Crusaders have had. That would have certainly been a golazo. Oh baby.
Yeah, but even though they didn't score, it just goes to show once again the chemistry that this offense has. The way that all the players knew exactly where to be at the exact right time, so Fernandez could get a shot there.
Cleared out of bounds. That'll be out on the Crusaders. Quick throw. As he is able to clear it out, but however, second chance it'll be out of bounds. Referee whistles right after the kick. Here we go, fought for in the middle, Robbie Wood. Here we go, Valserel. Crusaders keep it in their own end for the moment. However, up to Jack Brody. Here we go, Valserel. Bring it up the right side of the Crusaders. Oh, nice slide tackle. Guthrie! Oh, that was almost another great chance there, just to the left.
Yeah, once again, mere inches from the goalpost. And once again highlighting, as I said before, just how great this offense works together to allow Guthrie to get such a clear shot on goal there.
Throw in near midfield for Taylor. Good positioning by Savas to knock it up to Valserel. Back to Sebastian Kayat. One of the solid juniors on this team. Here we go, 17 has it now. Here we go, great chance here for Taylor. Oh, they've got an open shot, but that is going to be offsides all day long. He just got past.
Yeah.
Villamil, they were going to call that all day long.
Just a little bit offsides there for number 25. And kind of goes to show that unlike Straight Jesuit, who's able to consistently set up those shots on goal, Taylor's only getting these random opportunities, and so Taylor needs to either take advantage of those opportunities or start to make more of them happen.
Here we go. Herbold. Back to Robbie Wood. Here we go. There's Jack Brody. He's just going to take a shot there. Just desperation. Didn't really see a guy open. Kind of had to take a shot. Risked offsides if he did do a pass or a pass backwards, unknowing where the ball would go. Didn't really have much of a choice with that ball. Just past 24 minutes to go here as we near the halfway point of the second half. Handling it now. Ooh, good moves there, but Josh Rubio unable to come up with anything as a result, however. Ball gets back to midfield. Aiden Guthrie able to make a play on it. Fernandez, good ball movement up the left side. That'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, something interesting about Fernandez I hadn't noticed is how good his ball control is there. Kind of juking out the defender. Obviously, it didn't come to fruition there, but I've noticed this half just how good he is.
Brody to the middle, just off target. He might have been hoping there was a guy there or that it might just sneak through to the back post.
Straight Jesuit seems to be clawing back their advantage that they had at the beginning of this game and really dominating the pitch once more as you see the ball consistently kept in Taylor territory and you see consistent shots on goal by the Crusaders.
Crusaders have been a consistent second half team all season long. I mean, that's really been where they have excelled all season.
Absolutely.
So we saw it in several games this year. Pasadena, the opener, was a big showcase of that, down 1-0 going into halftime, scored 3 unanswered in the second to take the 3-1 win. We saw it in the last meeting between these two teams as well, as that ball will go down the left side of Taylor. Picked up by Kayat. He'll clear it up, and that'll be out of bounds.
I think a lot of the reason Straight Jesuit seems to be the so-called second half team, as you called them, is due to the stamina that they have. Coach Bill McDonald is making sure that his players are up to par physically. I see them running around the field quite a bit after school, so I'm sure that's part of it. And another part of it is the fact that they have a lot more substitutions than our opponents Taylor here. They're able to utilize a lot more people, and that helps them in the second half.
Speaking of substitutions, we just had a big batch of them. One of the guys that came on was Federico Molina, first time we've seen much of him so far on Crusader Sports Network. It's his first appearance. As that ball will rocket down into Taylor's end. Also, Kendrick Machado was another one of the guys. Santino Moretti, another one as well. Ryan Fetzer also came in. Guthrie came off. Valserel came off. Josh Rubio came off. And Gabriel Fernandez came off.
Yeah, that was an absolute bullet there from Fetzer to Fernandez. Just unfortunate that it was a little bit too high for Fernandez to control.
Both teams trying to keep it in. They're able to do so. Moretti unable to come up with it. Here we go. Ball up. That'll just be over the head of Erbold. Ball through just past Machado. That'll be easy pickings for Guerrero. Said his name quite a lot tonight. Again, we've talked about the goalkeeping work tonight. Has certainly been solid, especially here in the second half or early second half for Olivero. It was solid late first half, especially was solid for both goalkeepers.
Absolutely. Guerrero's been definitely put up to the test this evening against the unending pressure of the Straight Jesuit offense, and he's put up with it well.
Here we go. A chance for the Crusaders. Moretti tried the one-time shot, however, not able to connect well enough on that. As Robbie Wood will pick it back up once again. Long pass by Olivero. That'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, Olivero just clearing the ball there. He had a striker coming up to him at full speed, didn't want to take any chances.
Just past the halfway point, 2 minutes, a little over a minute 30 past the halfway point here in the second half. 18:30 to go as an errant pass looked for Santino Fernandez in the middle. Another goal kick for the Lions. As through the middle comes Taylor, number 9. Passes through to number 19 now. Here we go. Opportunity here for the Lions. Long shot right to Olivero as he'll throw it out to Moretti. Herbold is there. Gets it up to midfield, but recovered by Taylor. That'll go out of bounds off number 19 for Taylor. Herbold will take the throw.
Yeah, you could see there that Lions striker just not able to put as much power as he would like, and that kind of ties back into what we were talking about, stamina and the second half here. It seems that Taylor's starting to get worn out, and Strike Jesuits taking advantage of that.
Here we go, Fetzer. Here we go. A bit of an opportunity now. However, unable to keep up with the ball is Kendrick Machado, as that'll go out of bounds. An opportunity now for Herbold to keep this possession going. Through into the box. Here we go. Machado, flag goes up. That's going to be offside.
Unfortunate there. It looked like there was a real opportunity, but offsides inevitably being called.
Ball nears midfield now. Picked up by Hernandez Molina. Hernandez Molina has played the entirety of this match so far, along with Jack Herbold, as well as a few others. Sebastian Kayat has been one of them as well. Herbold trying to make a run with it. He'll stay with it.
Ooh.
Takes the slide tackle. However, it is clean. No whistle. Number 25 is looked for up the left wing. Robbie Wood pokes it out of bounds. Taylor will get a throw in here, number 25, as the pace begins to quicken here.
Yeah, Herbold just like...
Oh, excuse me. That's going to be a throw in for the Crusaders.
Yep. And Herbold, as we mentioned with Savas, is one of those versatile defenders who can play both far back in Strike Jesuit territory and far up front in Alief Taylor territory. The sign of a great player.
And check all the things we just said. That's a free kick. That was Robbie Wood who brought it in for Hernandez Molina. Fetzer pass off to the corner, as that'll be out of bounds on the Crusaders.
Things are definitely starting to heat up.
Oh, here we go. Fetzer with the interception. Fernandez, as he will get the foul. This is huge for the Crusaders. They'll get a set piece right in the middle of the field.
Very close to the box, very close to the goal. This is exactly the opportunity the Crusaders need to take the lead late in the game.
Here we go. Play quickens here. Moretti fought for it. That will be cleared out of bounds. Here we go. Hernandez Molina to Fetzer. Pass. Looks for the through ball. Oh, he keeps it in. He keeps it in and onside. Oh, it's off the post! Oh my goodness! Kendrick Machado, are you kidding me?
Does it get any closer than that?
Oh my goodness, that has been the closest the Crusaders have come in this second half.
Oh, they're not done though. They are not done.
No, absolutely they are not. Here we go. Fernandez to the left. And it will be another goal kick for Taylor. They get lucky once again. The Crusaders unable to connect.
Yeah, even though the scoreboard says 1-1, in reality it's definitely at least 3-1 with the number of goals that have either hit the post or gone extremely close to the goal. Just extremely unfortunate turn of events here in the second half for the Crusaders.
Here we go. Ball comes to midfield. Wood will play it off to Kayat. Back to Robbie Wood. Herbold. Here we go through. That's Fernandez. Here we go. Crusaders with yet another opportunity. Hernandez Molina. And that'll be out of bounds. 12:56 to go. We are nearing the home stretch here of this one. Crusaders already have one draw on the season. It was 1-1 against Alief Hastings a couple weeks ago, which was, you can also catch the replay of that game here on Crusader Sports Network. It's on the live tab of the SJet News YouTube channel. Be sure to scroll to that, and that's where you can find all of our live streams, as well as other content such as National Signing Day.
Yeah, Herbold there sliding for the ball. Nothing doing, unfortunately, besides the fact that he got...
Yep, they'll get the foul. Betzer able to draw it as the Crusaders, Kayat the set piece taker, they'll get another opportunity. Again, relentless here. Crusaders need a goal. A win here would certainly lock up the district title for them. They've beat Elsick twice. They've been their main rival, Pearland. They've also beaten them once. Here's a ball into the box. Knocked up. Looks to clear it out, as that'll go back in to the Crusaders' end, back to Olivero. Here we go. Crusaders look to regroup. Kayat through the middle. It's up to Herbold. Here we go. He'll keep it in bounds.
Wow.
Megs a man. However, that will be a whistle and a foul.
Absolutely beautiful ball control once again from Jack Herbold there. Just seamlessly going through the defenders one at a time. And he's, once again, the reason that Coach Bill McDonald rarely subs him off.
As we are going to look to see the main starters come in once again, as here's the set piece. It comes through to the right of the net again.
Another one of those unbearably close goals.
Here we go. Fernandez, Brody, Valserel, Guthrie will come on. Wood will come off. Moretti will come off. Fernandez will come. Santino Fernandez will come off.
So Coach McDonald here putting on his dream team, so to speak. All his most aggressive players. He knows that it's now or never if Strict Jesuit wants to wrap up this district title.
Here we go. Back in the Crusaders' end. Quickly making it, as that'll be no good. Out of bounds once again. 9:42 to go. Crunch time here. Long throw. Savas did not quite get the release he wanted once again. However, here comes Taylor. But physical win in the midfield by Fetzer. Here we go. Fernandez. Pass through. Valserel. Absolutely clinical from Valserel. It's 2-1.
That was beautiful. That was straight out of a movie. The way that he took that shot from about the 10-yard line and just rocketed it back in the net. Unbelievable stuff from Molina tonight.
And just like that, we talked about how the momentum had shifted. Crusaders finally break through. But here we go again. Can they get another one? No, not for the moment at least. But here we go. The pace ramping up for Taylor and the desperation as well. As the clock will continue the roll here as we approach 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes can be a long time in soccer. We've seen how quickly things can turn around for a team. Crusaders scored 2 in 2 minutes in the Pasadena game at the beginning of this season. Taylor has a chance to do that themselves here, and they might get an early chance. Long shot that'll go to the left of the goal. However, that'll be out of bounds, critically right to the right of the flag. So the Crusaders will only get a throw in here.
Yeah, so Taylor can either use this goal by the Crusaders as an opportunity for growth and a moment of revitalization and increased momentum in the team, or as it seems to be happening, it's being used more as a setback, and you can see the players moving more slowly, kind of not believing in themselves as much. So if Taylor wants to make something happen, they should definitely change the way that they saw that last goal.
Balsarel through to Guthrie, can't hang on to the ball. Taylor quickly with another opportunity, possibly. They'll look to get it through. The through pass, he was looking for number 25, had a great opportunity earlier in the game as well. Here we go. Back to midfield once again. Pass up as that will be fielded there by Olivero. Long pass through to the side. Here we go, Brody. They're able to keep it in bounds if for a moment. Let's see who it went out on. It went out on Jesuit. Excuse me, did not go out at all. But Brody did not make a play on the ball. Quickly won by Fetzer. Here comes Machado up the left side.
Oh.
As players take a tumble, let's see who gets the call. It will be just outside the box.
Wow.
That's going to be close.
Barely outside the box, just like Strike Jesuit has barely been outside the goal on multiple occasions tonight.
Wow, that is as...
Taylor definitely getting a lot of strokes of luck. Hopefully they can utilize one of them to put one in the back of the net the final 6 minutes.
Guthrie. Ball stays in bounds for the moment, however. Went out of bounds on a player for Taylor. So it will be a corner. Machado has taken a lot of corners for the Crusaders this season. Here we go. Corner along the floor as pass looked for Machado. Fetzer could not connect. Played up the left side. Pass all the way back to Olivero. As we are going back to midfield, no, all the way to the Taylor end, but they will get the throw in.
Yeah, Olivero once again kicking it extremely far, clearing that ball rather than taking the risk of having one of the Taylor strikers come onto him.
Here we go. Fought for in the middle of the field now. Back to the Taylor end, but however, a defender there to rebound it. 4:50 to go, under 5 minutes. desperation time for the Lions here. Back to midfield we go. Fetzer through to Brody. Brody wins the ball around the 25-yard line for the Crusaders. He's going to get the foul call there. So it's going to be another set piece.
Yeah, it seems frustration is coming out of Taylor now. Rather than taking the ball regularly or usually, they're turning to fouls and getting more aggressive and fighting a little bit too hard for every single ball.
4 minutes to go here as Kayat will take the set piece. It's up, headed away. Crusaders recover. Guthrie finds Valserel in the corner. He had the clutch goal earlier. Can he get another one? Not right at the moment. Lions will recover, if for a second. Herbold. Pass to Fetzer. Brody looked like he wasn't really expecting that ball for a moment, as he'll try to flick it on for Guthrie, not able to. Tried to do so with like the back of his heel, the back of his foot. Here we go, Guthrie looking to win the ball at midfield. Here we go back the other way, but Hernandez Molina comes through as they'll play the advantage. Oh my goodness, that might have crossed the plane. The Taylor players are contesting it, might have crossed the plane. They will not call it cross the plane. There's no instant replay. The referee's call on the field will stand. That might be the defining moment of this game.
Wow. Just wow. Just as Strake Jesuit had multiple occurrences of bad luck in regards to the goal.
That ball looked like it went just under the crossbar to me. And it seemed like every Jesuit fan in attendance here thought the same thing, but cheered when Fernando Olivero kicked the ball away. But here we go, another chance for the Crusaders. Here we go, Fetzer contends for the ball, but the ball returns to midfield. Brody wins the ball now. 1:55 to go. As that will be a foul on Taylor. Number 22 will be the person it was called on. As the Crusaders, no urgency to get to the set piece here. They can just let the clock tick down. Unless catastrophe occurs, they are going to walk out of here with at least 1 point on the table for them. Of course, 3 points for a win, 1 point for loss. Of course, also in UIL, more emphasis on the record.
Yeah, and in this case, Strake Jesuit looking to make their
a bit of trickery, however, way to the right.
Yeah. In this case, Strake Jesuit looking to make their record double digits. They're currently 9-0, and it looks like it's going to be 10-0 shortly.
Yeah, Crusaders have been unbeaten in district play. This will take them to 9-0-1. Excuse me, 10-0-1 in district play. 3 games to go as we are back in Taylor's end. Oh, it's flicked over, but it will be to the right. Oh, the Crusaders got so lucky.
Oh my gosh.
I can't even describe how close the Lions came to scoring. Oh my goodness. The Lions have been so unlucky here in the final minutes. And it will end up giving the Crusaders the win. The controversial call on what looked like a ball that went in, but the referee called it not, and a ball that was chipped over the head of Fernando Oliveira that didn't go in, and that is the final whistle. The Crusaders are going to escape with a win by the skin of their teeth. 2-1 the final after a dominant second half.
Incredible finish there at the end. It seemed like Strike Jesuit had kind of given up. They were kind of milking the clock. Um, but I'm glad that they didn't totally give it up and that they also got a little bit of luck. Otherwise, it would not have ended 2-1.
Oh, absolutely. As that is the end of the game. The final weekday home game for the Crusaders ends in a win. They've got Pearland and Hastings next week before coming back home on the Saturday before spring break to take on Shadow Creek in the final district home game of the season and final district game of the season before they go on to playoffs. District title all but wrapped up at this point. They are safe to win it. However, they can't be complacent now with their trajectory. Not all guaranteed. Still, they could lose out, and Elsick could end up creeping up on them. But all they really need is one more win to lock it up.
That's absolutely right. What you said about the complacency, as we saw here, even though the Crusaders were utterly dominant, there were many moments where goals were taken away from them by sheer luck, right? The ball barely missing the crossbar, or in some cases actually hitting the crossbar. So you're totally right, Thomas. They cannot get complacent. They need to keep this trajectory and this winning mentality with them as they continue the season.
Well, that will do it for us here for soccer streams for this season. We have enjoyed every moment of it. I know this is your first time up here, but we've enjoyed every single second of these streams, like we've said, and it's been a lot of fun. Being able to bring back these broadcasts. We've enjoyed doing these, and as we welcome you inside the booth here for a moment, Thomas Hatfield, Sergio Karam, and Sergio, your first time. What are your thoughts here on this game that's been played?
Yeah, one of the interesting things has just been the incidence of luck in the second half. Strake Jesuit obviously having their stroke of bad luck with the crossbar and almost missing the goal several times, just barely. And then at the very end, Alief Taylor having their own stroke of bad luck with that controversial call from the ref and another almost goal in the final seconds of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that will do it for us here, as we said, for soccer streams for this season. We've enjoyed having you all here each and every step of the way with us. We haven't done this in a while. Last time we did it was 2021, and a lot of you guys have been asking for us to bring it back. A lot of players, a lot of faculty, a lot of coaches, a lot of students. You asked, we listened, we brought it back, and the viewership has been one of the top all year, and we just want to thank you for all your support throughout this year. Well, we're down all our sports. Hockey finishes up. Our hockey streams finish up this Friday. Be sure to join us at 7:50 for Hockey Senior Night. But we aren't done here at Crusader Sports Network. We got one more sport to go. Baseball, we'll see you after spring break for that. But other than that, final thoughts about tonight.
Just an incredible game, incredible persistence from the Crusaders. I think that's one of the main points. They really kept up their stamina from minute 1 to minute 80 here. Something truly incredible about the Crusaders, a true second half team.
Absolutely. Well, that's all we have for you tonight here on Crusader Sports Network. From Sergio Karam and all our production crew tonight, I'm Thomas Hatfield. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.